All right, you guys, welcome back to Edel, my little corner of the internet, where we talk about topics that help us to get better. Today, we're talking about wedding drama. Mama mia. I know how people get crazy about their weddings and all the plannings, all these things. So this is going to be a good one. In case you see my little squirrels here on the side of the screen or birds, don't worry about them. They're just doing their thing. They come to feed there. These are my little friends. Let's get into the video and we'll have a conversation when it's done.
So someone blocked me because I respectfully told them that they were not going to be invited to my wedding and we should talk about it because I've seen videos like this and I always just didn't think that would ever happen to me. So for context, she did in fact invite me to her wedding 11 years ago. She got married when she was 26. We are both now 37. This happened 11 years ago. I did attend her wedding. It was wonderful. We had a much stronger friendship at the time. But I have not seen her since 2019. And on top of that, all of our correspondences since COVID time have all just been like sharing memes, sharing Taylor Swift news occasionally, but like nothing of substance, no phone calls, no hangouts. So I literally posted, obviously on social media, that I was engaged. And so she reached out. We had pleasantries. Like we talked about it. It was great. She was very nice. And then she basically saw my video again. She's blocked me at this point, so I'm not worried about her seeing this video, even if she did. When she chose to block me on all of social media and block my phone number after I respectfully told her what I'm about to tell you, like, I just decided I was going to make this video because I just don't care at this point. But we basically were talking about it, and she said, "Oh my God, you're going to have your wedding in 3 months." And she said, "Well, I think gas prices might be going up. So can you give me like a better idea of like what weekend you think you're going to have your wedding so I can start looking at flights to try to like beat those prices?" So I decided to, like, guys, I already have people that I talk to a hell of a lot more, have a stronger relationship with, but like at some point you have to make some choices. And if I haven't hung out with you since 2019, I haven't had a phone call with you since 2019, and our entire relationship is based on memes since 2019. I understand you invited me to your wedding 11 years ago, but I don't think that immediately like requires me to invite you to my wedding. That is my opinion. Maybe some of you think I'm wrong about this, but I basically was just like, "Oh, like respectfully, like I would love for you to come, but we have a space issue at this point." I said, "We're not even going to probably be able to meet the criteria we're trying to meet right now because we only can invite, 200 people and we're already struggling to like make that list make sense." Then I get this whole like, I don't understand the rules of etiquette. She invited me to her wedding. She didn't know our relationship had deteriorated that much. And then I tried to respond, but instead, when I tried to respond, it didn't look like it was delivered. And then I realized I was blocked on Instagram and blocked on TikTok. So being engaged is a joy. I'm so excited about this whole process.
First of all, this is one of the things that literally paralyzes me. The idea of friendships, the idea of reciprocation. The thing is, when someone does something for you, automatically, it's only fair that you do it for them. So when I think of this, I just imagine that it's such a burden on me and I'm not able to have friends. I prefer to just live my life like this. Nobody's coming for my birthdays. I'm not going for anybody's birthday. I'm not going for anybody's wedding. Nobody came to my wedding. It's just me and my children, my husband. I'm this, that is a peaceful life for me. That's how I feel like my life can be in control. I love it this way. I love living like this. Now I'm just trying to imagine when she was narrating this thing, I was sweating. I'm just feeling this pressure of that reciprocation. And I just was breathing in and saying, it's not you. I still could not breathe well enough because I'm just feeling the tension. So anyway, this is not about me. Now, I don't like how she's trying to portray like sharing memes is such a shallow thing. No, it's not. Memes are such it's a culture. Memes are a life. If I'm sending someone a meme, to me that is solidifying that we are friends. Sharing memes is such a deep thing. It is so deep. There was a time I used to just post on social media memes, until my daughter told me, Mom, could you please reduce the amount of posts you're posting? Because when my kids get ready for school in the morning, I get them ready for school, they go to the school bus, and then I post 100 memes. But that was in 2016. That is the language in and of itself. It's a love language. Memes are how to understand others. So I don't appreciate her. And she repeated it twice. So no. And to say that it's a friendship that you're just sending each other memes, you send memes to just anybody. I can't go to the road and I tell someone, yo, guy, please give me your phone. We exchange memes. This is a deep thing. This is a thing that she's trying to not honor. So to all my meme lovers out there, don't worry, I've got you. This is a part of, it's like I said, it's a culture. But now, as far as the friendship is concerned, I don't think that she is a good friend. I don't think she thinks she's a good friend in this case either. I think she thinks she is actually. Sorry, I've just corrected myself because she thinks that her thought process is valid. But I don't think it's valid because if I invite you for my wedding, then it comes without say that this is a milestone. So she's also expecting the same. And you think reasoning it out will make sense, but it doesn't to the person that invited you. This is a special day where you're just inviting special people. And I feel so sorry for the other woman. It must be so shattering. Really, it is. And people take weddings to be such a big deal. It's such a huge deal. I've never understood the hype. I'm just that way. But it's a thing that a lot of people really, it's like they think about it since they're young and they just can't wait until this day and it means absolutely everything to them. So to clearly just tell someone that, and she's the one who's actually reaching out to sort of make the plans. She's taking a flight to come to see you. And then you're telling her that you have a 200 you have a 200 guest list. You mean to tell me she's not even making the 200 mark? Just imagine that. For someone to tell you that, I think I would be so deflated. I wouldn't even proceed to have any other conversation with her. That is so terrible. I don't make that 200. Okay, if she said maybe it's just a family only, it's 20 people, it's 30 people, it's okay. Then you understand that you have more friends than me that invited you to my wedding. It's not just about friendship, but you were there for my day. I think she's valid. She would have blocked her just right after she started saying, block. I wouldn't give her the satisfaction of seeing me be disappointed. Absolutely not. I'll give nobody ever in this world such satisfaction. Oh, never. Oh my goodness. Mm. I no. And for her to think that this is so good. Now let me put my camera and go and talk about this day, about my wedding, and be sarcastic about the things. No. This is wrong. What she has done is wrong. And I'm so happy that the people in the comments section are also agreeing that she was wrong. I think she expected people to be like, oh my gosh, even my wedding, there was this girl that was expecting me to invite her, but I didn't do it totally. Sorry. On a serious note, I just hope the other girl did not tie this not being invited. I hope she didn't tie it to her value. I hope she didn't tie it to her worth. I tend to think that for her to follow up to say, I don't think our friendship has deteriorated to this point, I think she felt hurt. Of course she did. But if someone has underlying issues already and you feel like I'm not lovable, people don't like to be around me, this makes it worse. So I think this was really unkind. If the woman just saw her, trying to still do the follow up, I wish that she found it in her heart to just say, you know what, I actually thought you just lived too far away and you wouldn't like to come. I can have you, even if it's for the reception. Just extend herself in a way, but she's just there. She's like, no, we're 200. I don't like that. I think that was really mean. And since I mentioned a few people in the comments section, I would like us to read one or two comments, maybe three. This first one says, I mean, I don't send memes to randoms, so I guess why she thought you two were still friends. Thank you. Memes are not for random people. And this other person says, this is the most valid blocking story I've ever heard. And I couldn't agree more. And the third person says, I just think that if you feel like your decision is justified, you also need to respect her decision and her setting her boundaries. Or what was the point of you coming to tell us that she blocked you? Were we supposed to flame her? Or exactly. Yeah. So I'm really happy that this comment section has been on fire. Another person says, you don't owe her an invite and she doesn't owe you Instagram access to her. Yes. Oh, yes. The last person says, I agree with comments. 200 is not a small wedding. Her feelings are legit. Yes. So I saw her coming there back to justify herself. We've cancelled you. Sorry, girl. Bye-bye. Go for your wedding. Let's see if the 200 people show up. Sorry, let me not be mean. That's all the time I had for today. Thank you so much for watching with me. Share your thoughts in the comments. And remember, you're not broken. You're not damaged. You're not unlovable. You're not too old. You're not too far gone. And it's definitely not too late. You can start where you are and you'll be surely you'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.